Yo, what's up? It's your boy Currency 365. Hope you guys are doing well. Legends never die, they stay in our hearts. If you want to support us, click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and also you can come down here and hit the join button under the video or in our channel section. And you can also join our Patreon, patreon.com/currency365. And we also have Cash App and also PayPal for supports if you want to sow some seeds. Peace out. God bless. Enjoy the video and keep the movement going. Legends. Bye. All right. Welcome back to Currency 365. Hope you guys are doing well. All right, so the treat token is almost finally ready after 2 years and some change, I think. I mean, it's been a while. It's got to be at least 2 years since talking about the treat token, man. This is crazy. 2 years for a token. But we don't know what the tree token is, right? It was supposed to be Sheila Inu, and then that got ruined. Um, and then um, and then we heard talks that it could be Bad Idea AI, right? And then that hasn't. We don't know anything about that anymore. And so now we don't know what it is. We don't know what the tree token is now. Um, there's so many treat tokens that were out there that rug pulled. So to name it treat would be crazy, right, at this point, right? So now they could call it, treat shib or treat treat some. They could use the name treat, but put something else in front of it like shib's treat or treat shib or I don't know what else they can treat bone or they could put treat in the title of the name of it if they want to, and then put something else with it, treat AI or something like that. I don't know, and go with that. They could do that if they wanted to, but interesting that this is the official treat token, and yet only it doesn't even have 1,000 people following it. Like the Shib Army is not supporting any of these things, right? So, Bone, and nothing is being supported by the Shib Army. Like the Shib Army, and that's how you know the dev teams are not doing well. If a dev team was doing right by the community, they would support every token, right? Look at the tokens on Solana chain. Solana tokens, those meme coins on Solana are being supported by the Solana community. The Solana army are buying up all of these meme coins on Solana and pumping the crap out of them because Solana has done right by them, right? So it's like the Shib army is telling us that they're not, the Shib army isn't using Shibarium, and the Shib army isn't supporting any of these tokens. They're not supporting Leash, Bone. Nobody makes videos on these things. They don't talk about it, right? They're not supporting any of these. They're not supporting Bad Idea. They're not supporting any of these tokens, right? We've been begging them to support Sheena Inu, the girlfriend of Shib, for how long now? They're not supporting that either, right? And so it's like, man, can you imagine the Shib army just supported one of these tokens? It would freaking go crazy. But they have decided, the Shib Army decided to only support Shib because the dev team does not support them. And that's clear as day. I mean, look at the tree token that's supposed to be now 2 years ago, that was announced 2 years ago or more. It doesn't even have 10,000 people following it on Twitter. I mean, this is embarrassing. This should have 100,000 followers. I mean, you had content creators and influencers that said, "I'm going to launch a token in 48 hours and call it blah 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 blah," right? And they get they would have 100,000 people pour into their Twitter and wait for that token, and then they'll have $15 million in their ETH account for the token. We can't even get a 10,000 people to the tree Twitter page for its launch. That tells you everything you need to know, right? Actions speak louder than words, man. This is embarrassing. I mean, treat huge. Today's a huge day for us, and nobody cares, right? I mean, this is ridiculous. How does 58,000 people? How does 58,000 people see a treat? Hold up, let me put that back. Let me put this on there. How does 58,000 people view this post and nobody is following Treat? They viewed the post and then they just walked away. They didn't even care. That's crazy. 58,000 people impressions, 58,000 impressions, but nobody's even following Treat Token. That's crazy. We had three other announcement that we've secured a monumental $12 million from strategic VC partners led by Cipher Capital. Okay, and to unleash our next gen fully homo what pause homomorphic encryption FHE blockchain via Treat. So basically, it's a private chain, a private blockchain or something like that. So there's, I guess, one of the first private blockchains. I guess I don't know. Isn't Monero and Dash private blockchains? You know. But anyways, next gen fully private blockchain. I guess I don't know. But whatever. Encrypted private blockchain via tree token, the final non-stable token in the ecosystem of Shib, right? Of Shibarium, Shibini, or whatever you want to call it. All right, so here's how they did that. You got the raise of the 12 million for Treat. And all of the people that are here, all these brands that are Big Brain Holdings. I never heard of them. But anyways, here's all the people that funded the Tree Token. I guess private funded it, raised capital for the Tree Token, for the blockchain, for this encrypted blockchain here. That I don't know how this is gonna work. I don't know how it's gonna run with Shibarium. I don't know anything about this. So, anyways, let's go here and see if there's anything that we can look at that's even exciting. Our partners, they talk about their partners. Okay, let's talk about Treat. Treat will power our blockchain, um, featuring fully homomorphic encryption, the FHE, developed by collaborations with Zama FHE. Okay, this technology is set to revolutionize privacy. Okay, so it is. So that's why I was like, yo, this has to be some type of like privacy. You got encryptions and stuff. It's probably privacy. Okay, so set to revolutionize privacy and trust in crypto, addressing key concerns for both crypto and natives. Okay, so yeah, so it's a privacy. It's going to be a privacy blockchain. Now, how is this going to work with Shibarium? I have no clue, because nobody even uses Shibarium right now. So it's like, what are we supposed to do? You know what I mean? How do we use this? And how what do we do? You know what I mean? Like, does this have is this going to be launched with on with the Shiba Swap 1.75 that's supposed to be coming out, right? And I guess the tree token will be on there, and you get to use it in an encrypted way. And I don't know. You know what I mean? We don't know because they won't tell us. They won't show us examples in video format. And nobody and have you like is Satoshi and the Shib Twitter even reposting any of this? Like this is kind of weird, Like you got this big thing here, and is anybody reposting any of this? You know, I don't know. Did the Shib Army repost this? Did the Shiba token web Twitter page or Satoshi or any of the dev members repost any of the stuff? I don't know. It only has 59,000 views. So I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, it makes no sense. It makes no sense at all. It's very frustrating. Okay, so it will allow encrypted data, offering unprecedented security and privacy. That's so we don't. The ship army does not care about that. You know what I mean? The ship army is like, okay, is it a treat token where you're gonna get treats for doing activities on Shiba Swap? That's what it was supposed to be for, right? You do activities on Shiba Swap, and you get a treat token. You get a treat for it, so you'll get a treat, right? And it's a bonus token, right? It's a rewards token, and so you do assignments or on things on Shibarium and on Shiba Swap. You get a treat, right? So if you help them secure the blockchain in any type of form, you'll get treat in return, right? Now, of course, staking is in Bone, so you'll get stake. Your staking rewards are still in Bone, and they're not going to be in treat. I mean, they could swap it over to treat and use that instead of bone, but then and then just keep bone as the gas fees. They could do that. I mean, they don't have to give us bone for staking our tokens. They could give us treat and instead. But I guess we'll see how this plays out. And then we still don't know if it's actually treat or if it's because treat was it's just a name they're using for the whatever this token is. We don't still don't know what this token is. We still don't know what it is. They won't announce what it is, right? So it's very weird. It's just everything these people do has just been very weird and strange. And like, you know what I mean? Like, so we have a treat token, but it's not actually going to be named treat. It's just, you know, it's just weird. It's just everything. Look, treats for chefs, treat. But yet the actual token won't be named treat. Apparently, it's what they're saying, right? It's just a substitute name. It's just a name to for the token. It's going to be the token will be a treat, but the actual treat token is not going to be treat unless something has changed and they actually said, you know what, let's just go with treat. We don't know because they won't tell us, right? And so you know, it's really weird, very very weird. It's just really weird. Treat isn't just a token. It's a commitment of innovating while ensuring that the ship army has a voice in the crypto world's future. Okay. Yeah, I don't buy this. I don't know. I'm not, I'm not a fan of this. Okay. Um, Look, I'm a fan of the treat token, whatever it is going to be. Coming out and giving rewards to the people that are on using the blockchain and using Shibarium and using Shiba Swap 2.0, or 1.75 before 2.0. I'm a fan of that. Whatever this is, whatever they're trying to do with encrypted this and that. No, we're just not. People don't understand these things. I mean, if you're not going to make it simple for people to understand, then people just don't use things they don't understand, right? So, they got to make it. It's a rewards token. And they're trying to make it into something else that it shouldn't be, right? So I don't know. Privacy encrypted, blah 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 blah. It's a rewards token. I'm about to say my NIGGA, like my Negro or whatever, my dude, my bro, my homegirl. You know what I mean? Like like it's a treat token. Like like you get rewarded and you get a treat, right? And so I don't know why they're trying to make it more than that, but okay, whatever. It is what it is. Yeah, they don't tell us when it's coming out. They don't tell us what the name of the token actually is because they said it's not going to be actually treat. So we don't know. Okay, that's something we still don't know, and we're probably not going to find out for. Can you imagine that we're sitting here in August and there's still no tree token? Just I mean, how brutal do these people treat the Shib army, using the name Shib and for everything they do, but never pouring back into Shib to actually make it get to the value that it's supposed to get to. It's really bad that you could use a logo like Shib and use the Shib army for everything, but yet you never come back and actually prosper Shib to where it's supposed to be. Shib's supposed to be at a $200 billion market cap right now, and it's not. It's nowhere close because they marketed all these other things, made money on all these other things, and never came back to the original token to prosper it. It's unbelievable. They've been using the Shib army to prosper themselves for all these other tokens, all these other projects, and they haven't since Ryoshi left. They haven't come back and said, "Here, Shib Army, thank you so much. Let's burn 10 trillion tokens. Let's burn 50 trillion tokens." They can't even do that, right? So Satoshi even said we don't even have those tokens to burn. We can't. We're not like Floki. Floki has tokens that they can burn. They can burn 10% of their supply. We can't even do that. That's crazy. For the amount of money that these guys have made off of all these tokens and projects, and the money that they have coming in through Shiba Swap right now, and all the stuff that they've done, and they can't even burn 10 trillion tokens for the Shiba army. That should tell you a lot. What did they do with all of that money? They never came back to ship. They gave us a little 100,000 burn here in the last 2 years. They gave us about what 200,000 burns in the last 2 years or whatever amount they did. It wasn't it's not even close to enough to move the ship price in any way, shape, or form. But that was all they did for us. So in the last 2 years, so it really sucks. And the ship army has been having to navigate through all this and hear different people's perspective. And now here's another token that has no plans on doing anything for ship token to propel ship token. And But it's another token that these guys can get into at the bottom, and then they can pump and dump it. Like it's really, really odd, man. Really odd. They didn't let you guys they didn't let you guys fund tree token. They had these companies. Think about it. The ship army couldn't private fund tree token. They had Fortune 500 or other people entities fund the tree token. Wouldn't you guys have loved to get in on a private on the sales of the tree token or something like that, right? Or some private funding of the tree token? They didn't even ask you guys. They didn't even ask. They went to companies to do it, right? That don't even care about us and that would dump on us in a second to fund the tree token. So I mean, it's just everything they do is so backwards. It doesn't benefit Shiba Inu at all. Um, it's just really weird. Now, how can it benefit? How would it be able? How would a tree token benefit Shiba Inu? This is how it would benefit Shiba Inu if they allowed us to stake the tree token on Shibarium at 30%, and we received more tree token. That's how it would benefit Shiba Inu. Because guess what? Guess what we would do? We would take that tree token at 30% APR, and we would get more tree token, and we would swap it for SHIB. We would swap it for bone, right? And stake more bone. We would swap it for SHIB and burn. We can burn the SHIB, right? Because it's free. It's free tree tokens coming in, right? We could swap it for Bad Idea AI and some of these other tokens, right? That's how it would. That's how the tree token would benefit us. Is if we could stake it at 30% APR. It should, because if it's a treat, then it should have unlimited supply, right? The supply should be unlimited. So we can put it at 30% staking. Let us be able to buy the tree token and stake it, and then let us earn more tree token at 30%, and we'll use it to pump the crap out of Shiba Inu. That's the way that can benefit us, right? Anything else, I'm not a fan. All right, I'm not a fan. Now, if they say it's bad idea AI, well then there you go. Well, that's great. You know what I mean? Like, hey, bad idea will pump like crazy. If they say Sheila Inu, okay, Sheila's gonna do 100,000%. Cool, right? Everybody's gonna buy, right? But if they're gonna call it the tree token, and then it's just gonna be a privacy token on a privacy thing and encryption thing that we don't understand and nobody understands it, and they're gonna do something different with it, and it doesn't benefit anything, then like leash and all these other tokens that nobody uses and cares about, right? So if it's one of those, then it's like another token that doesn't benefit Shiba Inu. We need these tokens to start benefiting Shiba Inu, and one of the ways that they can benefit Shiba Inu is by staking at high percentages, right? 10, 15, 20, 30% staking rewards so that we can gobble up more Shiba Inu and put buying pressure towards Shiba Inu. Bone staking rewards are like 1%. Like, this doesn't make any sense, right? I mean, that's because there's no supply of bone, right? And this is why I kept telling the Shiba Inu army, guys and girls, you're missing a great opportunity here. All you gotta do is buy bone and stake it on Shibarium, and bone goes to the $100 to $200. There's no bone available, but for some reason there's no bone available, but the price is being suppressed like crazy by somebody or some entities, right? And because there's no bone available, so if we just buy bone, it's going to cause a price shock, and the price is going to go up to $80, $100, $200, and then we can quickly on we can quickly unbound the tokens, and then which takes about, I don't know, 2 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, and then you can swap it for SHIB, right? And you can make a lot of money that way. But the SHIB army doesn't want to do that. So I can't force people to do something that's so simple to make you millions of dollars very quickly. I can't force you to do that, right? So I don't know. I don't know what else to do except for we just sit back. The only thing we can do now is just sit back and wait for the and pray that the bull cycle goes the same way as the last several bull cycles. Even though we know the Fed, the SEC, the cabal bankers, Gary Gensler, and many others do not want us to have this wealth, and they're going to keep fighting against us and putting out propaganda all the way to the top, right? And so this bull cycle might not be as good as we think because of these people and these entities going to constantly putting out bad information against us in cryptocurrencies and going after every single entity that they can go after, and then even forcing companies to liquidate. And we have grayscale dumping on us. We have all, you know what I mean? Got the government, United States government dumping on us. You got the feds refusing to cut rates now, right? Saying, oh, we don't even know we're going to cut. We might even do another rate hike, which is just going to crash the markets, right? So all these things are happening, and we're all sitting there like, yeah, we're just gonna make it through another bull cycle, and then we'll be okay. And we have all these people that don't want another bull cycle. They don't want us to be wealthy at all, and they're still all in position. They're not out of there. We didn't fire these people. They're still here, folks. you know, and they're preparing to make our lives a living nightmare, right? And trying to stop us from getting this bull cycle, just like they stopped us from seeing 100,000 Bitcoin a couple years ago, right? We were supposed to see 100,000 Bitcoin. They stopped that, right? And how did they stop that? They approved the freaking Bitcoin ETF, and all the money went into that instead of the ETF, which didn't allow Bitcoin to go to 100,000. And I'm not talking about the spot Bitcoin ETF. That's a different. The spot Bitcoin ETF is good. The derivative ETF was approved a couple years ago, and that sucked all the money out of Bitcoin into a derivative ETF, and so the markets didn't have enough money to pump it to 100,000. Okay. Now the spot Bitcoin ETF is okay for me. I don't have a problem with it because it's actually, you need to actually have to hold the real Bitcoin. Each dollar has to have a real Satoshi amount to it. So you have to hold the real thing. So if you have, let's say you have $20 million in your ETF, you have to have actually $20 million worth of real Bitcoins in your ETF, right? It has to be 1 to 1. So I don't mind that, but yes, you can still do type of manipulation with that and use it against the markets as well by doing collateral leverage and all types of stuff behind the scenes that we can't see. So yes, they can manipulate it as well. But we rather have spot Bitcoin ETF or spot anything than derivative ETFs. All right. Let's check out Shiba Inu real quick, and 30271. All right, so we said Shiba Inu. We want to see 1,000% move here to that 303 area, 302, 303 area. Um, in the next 3 4 weeks here, and let's see if that we can get that. I don't know. We'll see. We're not going to say we don't know anything. That's what we expecting. That doesn't mean that's what we're going to get, of course. Sheila up a little bit here as somebody put 190 bucks into it. All right, so treat token is coming. Somebody thinks it's Sheila, and we'll see. Somebody just bought. So is it Sheila? Right, and if it is, then they might turn that $190 might turn into $190,000 or $1.9 million. So let's see what happens if it is Sheila. We'll see. Somebody's buying. So if we see some more buys here on Sheila, then we go, uh-oh, somebody knows something. Somebody that Satoshi and them tell somebody that it was that yeah, this actually Sheila here, and they're gonna rebrand, and the team's gonna come back alive. And I don't know. Or is it a bad idea? Bad idea is down 8%. So somebody must have told them that it wasn't bad idea. Look at bad idea crashing back down to the downside. 16. The markets are up 2%, 25 million, 25% in volume. Why is bad idea crashing down like this? Does somebody say that a bad idea was not the tree token? Maybe that's what happened. I don't know. And so somebody started buying some Sheila here. So we're gonna watch Sheila here to see what's going on. Is Sheila the tree token? Yeah, it was supposed to be. Um, Here is Sheena, and Sheena's still in the green, up 3%. This is definitely not the tree token, right? But that's what people are saying. I don't know. Maybe I mean this could still be the tree token. You never know, right? Can you imagine if this is the tree token? That this thing would absolutely explode, right? If it's bad idea, if it's Sheena, if it's Sheila, or if it's something else, whatever it is, that's already existing, we'll see a nice pump, right? So, um, I think some people still think this could be the tree token though. So it doesn't have enough. I don't think it has enough supply though. I mean, only 12 trillion in supply, and a lot of that's already locked up in people's wallets. So I'm not sure if it has enough supply. We don't have, and all this. The max supply is 20 trillion, but that's already burnt. So I don't think it has enough supply to be the tree token. You know what I mean? So that's my point of view. I don't think it has enough supply. Bad idea has a lot of supply still left to put out. Look at, I mean, I think they do. Yeah, Bad Idea still has 300 billion or 300 trillion supply that they can dump into the markets, right? So they only have 63% of their supply. So this could definitely be the tree token, right? Um, and then you also have hold on, let's see here. Besides the 1,000 buyback and burn, we also did a 75,000 token buyback because of the great performance on Gate. All right. So it said we've generated. Oh my God, what the freak just happened? I don't know what is CoinMarket doing? What just happened? Um, let's go back. Uh, we burned it out. Okay, it's gone now, so I don't even know. Anyways, they were talking about buybacks and burns and stuff. Why is bad idea down so much here? And it's literally at the same time as it actually was dumping at the same time as the tree token was being announced here. So is somebody's like, oh, well, it's not bad idea. It's not the tree token. Let me get out. Oh man, the loyalty is not there for many people, right? Many people are not loyal to any of these tokens at all. They will get out with it quickly. And look at here, another 300. Every time we come here, it's always 300,000 plus 300,000 this, 300,000 that. So I don't know why, but that's the only number we always see is 300,000 for the volume. Um, and this is pause zone, and it's been literally doing nothing as well. So yeah, that's just how it is, right? But like I said before, if Shiba Inu goes up 1,000 to 2,000% over the next, let's say, 3, 4, 5 weeks here, and it really pumps here, and it gets that 303, all these tokens will do well. All these tokens will do well, even all the negativity that's out there and people talk about, and we talk on the videos and stuff. It was only negative because we want them to finally start doing things that they were supposed to do, right? And it seems like everything always doesn't benefit Shib at all, right? So we want things to commingle and benefit Shiba Inu. at the end, because we're here because of Shiba Inu. We're not here because of Treat or any of the other tokens. We're here because of SHIB. So these tokens need to benefit Shiba Inu and reduce the supply, and then none of them do. None of these tokens help Shiba Inu in any way, shape, or form, and that's awful. To create tokens that don't help the big dog that gave you those millions of dollars and those billions of dollars is unthinkable. Everything that I would do on Shibarium would have some type of help in burning Shiba Inu in some way or fashion, and none of these tokens do. That should tell you everything about the dev team. It's awful. Anyways, peace out, God bless, and let's see if Shiba Inu can get to that 3. I don't even care about the tree token. Let's get the tree token out of my screen and out of my way. This is the only token we care about. We care about Shiba Inu. Yeah, I got Bone. Yeah, I got Bad Idea. Yeah, whatever. But and I got Sheena. I love Sheena. I just don't like that the community doesn't want to do anything. I can't stand that. I can't stand the community doesn't want to do anything, because we should already be wealthy off of Sheena if the community just does simple things, and they don't want to do it. So I love Sheena though. I'm holding my Sheena tokens. I'm holding my SHIB, and can't wait till these things just break out and go up 1,000x, 10,000%, and we're able to cash out and finally just be able to breathe. They can breathe a sigh of relief, like, okay, we finally got something out of these tokens after 2-3 years of waiting. Anyways, peace out, God bless. I'll see you guys next video. Let me know if you care about the tree token, and if it's still any one of the ones with Bad Idea, Sheila, or even Sheena, or is there going to be something new? And do you even care? I mean, I don't really care about it, but okay, whatever. Peace out, God bless. I'll see you guys next.